In this problem, we're looking for angles for theta in between negative 360 and positive 360 that would make this equation true. So before I'm going to start to solve it algebraically, I'm going to look at the graph. And so you can see our sinusoid. Here's 2 sine of theta plus 47 shifted to the left 47 degrees and has an amplitude of 2. And we're looking for where that curve equals 1. And again, we're looking for all the answers between negative 360 and positive 360. And so I can see that I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 answers that I need to find. You could think back to the circle and the square. If I find this answer, that's going to correspond to this one and just be 360 degrees apart. Same thing with this answer and this answer there. So those are the 4 that we need to find. I'm going to start by getting my trig function alone. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and I will get the sine of theta plus 47 degrees will equal 1/2. Now that there's nothing more that I could do to the outside of the sine function, this is where I'm going to find the sine inverse. And so theta plus 47 degrees will equal the sine inverse of 1/2. Well, I know that the sine could equal 1/2 in 2 locations on the unit circle. Sine is positive in the first quadrant and in the second quadrant. And so right away when I take the sine inverse of 1/2, you could look to your unit circle for this value, or you could type it into your calculator. I end up getting 30 degrees. Well, the other location then would be 30 degrees less than 180, which is 150 degrees. And so I'm going to split this apart into 2 different equations. I know that the theta plus 47 degrees could equal either the 30 degree angle or the 150 degree angle. Now from here, since we're going to add this angle to 47 to get it to equal 30, I'm going to subtract 47. Same thing over here. So theta would equal a negative 17 degrees, and theta would equal a positive 103 degrees. Now from here, notice that we were looking for 4 answers, and I just found 2 of them. They are in the specified domain for theta, but I can find more. And so to find the next one, I'm going to add 360 to the negative 17 degrees. And then that will give me my next answer, which is 343 degrees. So these are 2 of the answers. With the 103, I know if I add 360, that'll put me over positive 360. That means that I'm going to need to subtract to get my other answer, and that will give me a negative 257 degrees. So here are my other 2 answers. So I have all 4. You can make sure that these seem reasonable. So again, looking at your graph, sorry, wrong way. We have negative 17 degrees. That seems to be about right. Our other one was negative 257, a little bit short of negative 270. We then had 103, a little bit past 90, and positive 343, which is a little bit shy of 360. So my 4 answers seem to match what my graph says, so we're done.